Today I'm resetting the NHL and we are going to try and win a Stanley Cup using the alphabet. I am only allowed to draft players with the letter once ending in their last name. So we are only allowed to have one player starting with the letter M, one player starting with the letter T, and that is it. We have to strategically pick who we want here. We've randomly selected the New York Islanders as the team we are going to represent today. Let's see where we are drafting. I'm hoping, I don't know, I think I kind of want like a back-to-back pick. Let's see what happens here. We are going to be 12th, right in the middle. I'm not sure how I feel about that, to be completely honest. Okay, let's see who's all went. Kaprizov, Pasta, Cooch, Mac, Werenski, Bedard, Celebrini. Back-to-back, crazy. Draisaitl, Quinn Hughes, Connor McDavid, and Cale Makar. But what do we got left here? Where do we want to jump here? We could take Crosby. How many? There's not too many C's, I feel like. That could be where I'm leading towards. Well, there's Connor. Marner. M is popular. And you know that because we've done just a strict M team. I'm thinking we're gonna probably go Sidney Crosby for our first pick. I just want to double check goalies wise. Goalies wise, we have some interesting letters like Vasilevsky, Allmark. That's probably where we hopefully lean towards there. But with my first pick, we are taking Sid the Kid, of course, 87 million. Let's see what we can do. For our second pick, we are going to take W off the board. Mackenzie Weegar, freshly traded to the Utah Mammoth. And for round 3, before I even miss out on getting a kind of a unique letter, Allmark is coming to be our starting tendy for the season. Come on, buddy. We're going to connect the old farts, Crosby and Ovi, with everybody's dream back in the day. Let's get it. O is off the board. All right, might be a biased pick, but we are going to take Arturi Lehkonen with our 5th round pick. I believe we've got, 5th round pick. Here we go. Lecky, get in. We're going to take Matthias Ekholm next here. We'll get E off the board, and we're stacking up that top pairing. I love it. I'm only going to show a couple more of these, and then you guys will see the alphabet fully curated on this team. But with our next pick, we are going to look at taking, for our next one, I'm going to take Brock Nelson, get down the middle there. Sid and Nelson 1-2 combos, basically McKinnon and Nelson. Like, let's be honest, right, guys? Come on. Yeah, let's go with Bjorkstrand. I was him and Han here. Let's go with Bjorkstrand. I love him as a player. Gets B off the board, and that's the last pick you guys are going to see, so you guys will see the team now. Well, boys, this is your team, the New York Islanders, using the alphabet. Johnny Quick was my last pick before we auto-drafted, and a bunch of plugs. But I think this team's pretty solid. It's old, I will admit, and we've got some cool connections. Taser, Kane, Ovi, Crosby. Yeah, that's about it. Well, this team looks actually pretty solid in my opinion. We got Ovi, Sid, and Bjorkstrand for a nice +3 chemistry boost. We got Lecky, Nelson, and Patty Kane, all 86s on the second line, +2 chem. Taylor Hall, Johnny Toes, Bobby McMahon, Armia, Persinen, and Sherwood, rounding out the 4th line. I actually quite enjoy the way this team looks quite a bit, and they're all different last names starting with, baby. Woo-hoo! On defense, we got Ekholm, Weegar. That's a shutdown pairing, I feel like, in my opinion. And then we've got Gostisbehere, DeMello, Zamula, and Forbert rounding out our defensive core. And in net, Linus Ullmark is going to have to play a lot of the game. Farley, I love you, brother. You did well in Colorado, but please only play like 10 games. Okay, thanks. Alrighty, the trade deadline is here, and him and Hot as during the simming, but we are going to allow trades for this one. I think it's going to be fun, but obviously the same rules apply. We can't have any player on the team with the same letters starting in their last name. So if we trade a V, more than likely we want to trade for a V back, or vice, or we trade a V and an R, we get our V back. So something like that. We'll see what I can find though in terms of upgrading this team. We're having an absolute season. I think we need something on defense and maybe a backup goal. All right, chat. I think I found something to make this team much better. Cam York, 84 overall for our RY in Union, who is a AHL goalie at best. Our 1st round pick and a 2nd round pick. I only like doing, when we do stuff like this, I only like doing trades for the first 2 years in terms of draft picks, because I think it's cheating to add any more, but I think this is suffice anyways. And we might do more than 1 year. I don't know yet. But there it is. Cam York, welcome to the island. I think that helps this team a lot. Alrighty, Cam York is on that fourth line, and that deep pairing looks a lot nicer. I will see you guys at the end of the season. The season is over, and the New York Islanders have a 52-win season, 107 points, 3 overtime losses, 27 regulation. We had a 3.91 goals for per game. This team was clicking. Look at the rest of the division. The closest is the Carolina Hurricane at 3.13, or sorry, the Flyers at 3.16. That's insane. Goals against, we had a 3.04. I'm happy with that. That is very nicely done, New York. Way to go, Patty Waugh and this team. We shape up coming in second with the whole entire league, which I'm happy about. We don't want that President's Trophy curse by any means. Toronto Maple Leafs are going to take that though. Tampa Bay, Colorado, Detroit, Carolina, Vegas, and the Florida Panthers are going to be our top 8 in the league. Nobody's touching us for that goals for the wow. The Leafs were there at 3.6. Colorado, Utah also up there in 3.5. Same with the Wings. Florida's up there too. But let's see. Goals against wise. We're not at the bottom, but Florida, Toronto, Tampa, Carolina, that's not ideal seeing all these Eastern Conference teams, but we are there. We are close. 304. Sid the Kid is going to lead the way at 38 years old. 100 points, 48 goals. Alex Ovechkin on his line had 81 and 31 rips. Kind of took the back seat to Sid there. Patty Kane, 71 points. Brock Nelson, 80. Not bad, not bad. But Jorgstan, I had him playing on that top line, and I don't know if we keep him there for the postseason. 60 points alongside Sid and Ovi just seems diabolical to me. He did have 30 goals almost, though, which is crazy. Looks like we had a couple forward. Patty Kane, 33. Ovi, 31. Nelson, Lecky, and Bjorkstan. Johnny Toes had 25. Johnny Toes. Let's go, buddy. Goalies wise, Allmark played really well. 911 save percentage, 2.89 goals against. He had 37 wins with 3 shutouts. Varlamov did his job. He played more games than I would have liked, but he was 15 and 10 with a 903 and a 318. Now our boys didn't come first in the league in points by any means. That's going to go to McDavid and San Jose, 116 with 63 rips. Matthews, 115. Sebastian Aho, 113 points. Very cool. Elias Peterson, Jacobson, Robertson, Pasternak, Reinhardt all had good seasons. Quinn Hughes looks like he's going to lead the way for defenseman who is in Dallas. Why? Martin Necas as the Leaf, 94 points. Let's see it. Nathan McKinnon had 92 in Buffalo. Mitch Marner had 91. Nikita Kucherov had 90 in Montreal. McDavid is going to lead the way with goals, 63. Matthews short there. Only the 250 goal scorers though this year. Reinhardt and Crosby were the next closest, 1 and 2 off. Matthews ended up back in Toronto. That poor bastard. Oh man, that sucked. McKinnon 44 goals, Kachuk 43. We had a lot of 40 goal scorers this year, but not 50, which I was kind of, yeah, that makes sense. Defense-wise, Quinn Hughes did lead the league in 95 points. He had 22 goals, very solid. Cale Makar with 89 and 15, playing for his hometown, Calgary. And Hedman is second, though, with that 94 and 15 goals. Goalies-wise, Freddie Anderson leads the way with the most wins in the league, 43. Sorokin had 42. Demko's up there. Bennington, Hellebuck, Allmark is in the top 10 at least, but honestly didn't play nearly as many games as the rest of them, so makes you wonder, could he have possibly had a few more wins? Maybe some better numbers, and maybe he's losing out on a Vezina because coach decided to swap him out a couple times. The playoff picture is here, and we are getting the Florida Panthers in round 1. Carolina and New Jersey are on the other side, while Tampa, Detroit, the Leafs and Flyers round out the other part of the East. In the West, it's going to be Utah and Nashville, Colorado and Vancouver. Battle of Alberta is out west. Love to see that. Vegas and Seattle. This could be fun. Could be fun. And this is what we get to look forward to. The Florida Panthers look pretty top heavy. Brady Tkachuk, Macklin, Celebrini, and Batherson. That first line is pretty fun. Cole Sillinger, Pinto, and Joseph, though, are going to round out your line 2. That's a little easier to deal with. Trent Frederick, Cody Glass, Easton Cowan, Sam Steele, Suniev, and Grabenkin are rounding out the bottom 6. Yeah, very top heavy on their forward team. I definitely think we have the better forward group. This will be an interesting matchup. Defense wise, though, they do have Forsling, Colton Parayko. That's definitely, talk about a shutdown deep pair. I thought Uyghur and Ekholm was shut down. That is scary. Zadorov and Borgen, Havilid and Yakimchuk. Again, very top heavy, and then they fall off a little bit. And then it's just Gibson and Askarov in net. Okay. This team's beatable. But usually when they're beatable is when they spank the shit out of the teams I've made. We're going to sim the first 3 games and see what happens here. I would love a 3-0 start. Get us kind of through some things, and we lose the game 1. And we lose game 2. What'd I tell you guys? We're going to get smacked. We are going to get smacked. We've lost all 3 games. We lost all 3 games by 1 goal. There's no way. There is no friggin' way. All right, game 4. If this team gets swept by Florida, it's rigged. It's rigged. I swear it's rigged. Come on, period 1. Okay, but Georgetown. Thank God somebody's showing up. It's 2-1. Come on. 2-1 going into the 3rd period. No, we are on the power play. We are out shooting them heavily, but there it is. Cam York, the trade deadline accusation. You love to see it. He's doing his job. Puts a puck in the net. 3-1 hockey game halfway through the 3rd period. And can we close it out on the power play here? Make it 4-1? No. We've doubled their shot. And we only won by 2 goals. I don't know what to say, chat. A miracle has to happen here. We are going to slow sim the rest of the series. When you win one doing it that way, you got to keep rolling. Here we go. Period 1. Mackenzie Uyghur. But Jorkstan, hello. He heard me calling them out for being on Sid and Ovi's line, and he's sniping Genos now for us. I love it. 2-0. Period 2. Brady Tkachuk, the lone goal scorer. We seen this one in the last game. 2-1 hockey game. The Islanders out shooting the Panthers. But can they keep it up here? Can they break John Gibson? I can't believe those words came out of my mouth at this point in time. It is a 2-1 hockey game, and we are going to game 6. There it is. There it is, baby. Let's go. All right, game 6. We win one to live another day, and we can see a game 7. Come on, fellas. Roll it up. Taylor Hall, Alex Ovechkin, 2-1 hockey game. Colton Parayko, the lone goal scorer for Florida. Period 2. We open the gates. Ovi with his 2nd of the game. DeMello. And we're going to quick sim the 3rd period and hope for nothing bad. And we got it. Armia, Ekholm, and Sherwood, the 4th line, coming in clutch in the 3rd period. We've got ourselves a game 7. All right, New York, don't battle this way all the way to game 7 just to lose. I hate when the Sims do this. Come on. Here we go. I hate it here. I hate it here. I hate it here. I hate it here. 2-0 after period 1.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Okay, yep, sure. 2 shorthanded goals. 2. We outshot them every game leading up to game 7, and they are peppering us. Johnny Toes makes it 5-2, but I generally think it's too little, too late in this one. Oh man. How? Brock Nelson, 5-3, okay. Can we make it 5-4 before the 2-minute mark? Come on. Find a way. Minute left. Oh, no. There was so much hope. 5-4. If we don't give up 2 short-handed goals, we win this game. We reverse the sweep. We win that game easily. 2 short-handed goals. Come out flat and lose. Might as well have had the President's Trophy curse. That is. And your Stanley Cup champions are the Vancouver Canucks. Unreal, EA. Unreal. Vancouver is your Stanley Cup champion. The President's Trophy was the Leafs. They ended up seeing the Red Wings in the finals, but they could not take down Vancouver, unfortunately. Individual awards. Connor McDavid is your Art Ross Trophy. winner, Hart Memorial, is Aho. Hedman wins your Norris, even without leading the league in points. I am shocked. Lady Bing goes to Austin Matthews. Matthew Schaefer is your Calder Trophy winner. You know I don't see him win this very often. Reinhardt, Conn Smythe. Vezina Trophy is going to Sorokin and the William N. Jennings. Doughty is your Bill Masterson Award winner. Knobloch is your Jack Adams. Frank Selke goes to Aho. Lindsay and the Rocket. Oh, sorry, the Lindsay goes to Matthews and the Rocket will go to McDavid. All right, chat, we're going round 2. We're back on season 2. We're all a year older. We're all a little bit higher in overall. Some of us are a little bit lower, I think, because I think Lecky was an 86, but it is what it is. We've got Ovi, Crosby, Big George Stan running it back. I got this. Everybody was either signed or good to go. So we've left it the same way till the trade deadline because I felt free agency was going to be too hard to manipulate the proper letters being there. I would have to start moving more pieces and it just felt like it would get annoying. Defense-wise, Zamula is going to come in for Forbert, though. He has grown in overall, which is nice. So this decor got even better. I'm actually going to put Cam York up with Ghost of Bear and we'll move DeMello down. And in net, it is still Olmark and Varlamov, who have both went down in overall. So this could be where year 2 actually is not a fun time because our goaltending sucks. Okay, because I'm a little nervous about our goaltending, I'm actually going to go goalie focus this year. Just because they are a little lower on overalls and everything. So let's get them a little boost, hopefully. And our season goal, what are we thinking, Patty? We're thinking we are going to compete for a cup. I couldn't agree more for this year. Well, this team has started out hot. 7 and... Okay, they were 7-1. Now they are 7-3. This is awkward. I'm going to stop talking and I'm going to see you at the deadline because I'm bad luck apparently talking. Oh my god, we're 7-5. All right, chat, we're at the deadline. We're having a great regular season again. This year, I think it's more of a third line winger or possibly a replacement for Lehkonen on the second line. We'll see what we can move out in terms of trying to get this to work. Hey, chat, this is where I think we get a little bit of an upgrade. It's nothing a crazy upgrade, but Casey Middlestat for Bobby McMahon. 81 overall to an 84 overall. Middlestat's playing on a brutal Oilers team, it looks like, but we will get rid of our 2nd and 7th to get this done. And there it is. That is the one deal we are going to make. I think that makes this team a lot nicer, and I'm excited for it. Year 2 comes out pretty similar to year 1. The Islanders 54 wins, 25 losses, 3 overtime L's. We had 111 points on the year. Our goals for went down just a wee bit, 3.62 per game, but still led the division by all means. Goals against is better, 2.84. The goalies did come up and played well. I'd love to see that for us. We shape out in the league. The Leafs and us are top 2, but we are going to swap this year around. We have that President's Trophy curse, unfortunately, but hey, it worked out for the Leafs. I'm pretty sure they made the conference finals last year, so we'll take it. Utah, Vancouver, Carolina, a lot of the same teams from last year, it looks like. I don't see too many different names. So it's going to be an interesting season. I think Pittsburgh didn't make it last year, but hey, good for them. Points wise for us, Sid the Kid is going to lead the way again, 112 points in his 39th year old age season, 57 rips. Ovi had 94 points with 34 goals. Brock Nelson 67, but Bjorkstan still just kind of there on that top line, unfortunately. Ghost of Spare had 62 points, leading the RD core. Patrick Kane, Uyghur, Ekholm. Lecky is disappointing. I'm not going to lie. He is second line minutes and he's kind of doing nothing. Middlestat. Oh, bud. He had 8 points with us in 20 games. He had 10 with the Oilers in 64. Oh, buddy. Buddy, look at that shooting percentage. What's going on with you, dude? Oh, man. League-wide, there was a bit of an explosion, it looks like, in terms of goal scoring. Austin Matthews had 122 points. Nathan McKinnon, 121. Connor McDavid, 115. Did the Kid right there in 4th. Caton, 102 points. Buffalo playing alongside Mac. What a year for you, kid. Robertson and Celebrini going to round it all out. Now, I will be transparent. I play with high scoring sim for up to the deadline, and then we change it back to medium now. Someone pointed that out to me on TikTok, thought it was a good idea, and it usually is pretty consistent. I think this is the first year I've seen it be kind of weird. I'm wondering if that's maybe because it's the second season. We'll see. Defense-wise, Cale Makar leads the league with 96 points, 18 goals. Adam Fox right behind him with 89, and Quinn Hughes. I forgot to look at goals, but obviously Matthews led the league with 89 or 82. The guy had a goal per game. That's fucking stupid. McKinnon had 69. Nice. McDavid 62, passed to 60. From only having 2 50-plus goal scorers last year to now having 6. Yeah, a little bit weird of a sim. Goalies, Allmark is going to lead the league because Patty Wall finally let the kid just go in net. 46 wins, 18 losses, and 5 shutouts. I don't think I even looked at his stats when we were looking individually on our team, but 909 save percentage, 2.74 goals against. You'd love to see it. I'll take it. Probably not the Vezina. I think Wolf might steal it from him, playing 70 games with 44 wins and 5 shutouts, but with just better numbers here. But we don't care about individual awards. We want Stanley Cup. And in round 1, we are going to see the Ottawa Senators this time. We get Pittsburgh and Carolina on the other side of the bracket. And then on the other side of the bracket, we get Buffalo and Florida, Toronto and the Leafs. That's going to be a fun round. Avs and Stars, of course, are in round 1 on the West. Well, congrats on round 2, Dallas. Utah and Vegas, Kings, Seattle, Vancouver, and San Jose. All right, Ottawa has got Chandler Stevenson, Starelli, and Mark Stone leading their team on the top line. Svechnikov, Coyle, Marchenko, Nosen, Nestikov, Brown, Dabanov, Savoy, and Dorfiev. Interesting team. It's deep, but it does fall off in comparison to their top 6. Kind of similar to ours, I would say. It's going to be an interesting matchup. On D, it's Slavin, Severson, Ball, Vlasic, Jackeye, and Lemereau. Not a bad team. I think it's better than the Florida team, so I wouldn't be shocked. And they have Vasilevsky. I wouldn't be shocked if we're a round 1 exit again. Fingers crossed, though, that we're not. I would love to see at least round 2 for this team. I really do think this was built really well, and it's just a matter of doing things. And we do come out hot, winning the first 2 games in overtime, then falling in game 3. That's okay. It's okay. Game 4 is gonna go to the wayside of. I love how long it takes. Of the Ottawa Senators. Okay, it's a 2-2 series. Come on, give me game 5, please. 3-2 hockey game or 3-2 hockey series, and it's not. The Ottawa Senators have taken over. They're up. Okay, here we go. Game 6. We need you. Come on, New York. Let's get it done. Period 1. Ovi is going to be our lone goal scorer. Nemestikov is scoring for the Senators, both out front in the net. Period 2. Sidney Crosbey on the power play, trying to keep the kids alive here in New York. Can he hold the lead, though? Allmark, come on, buddy. Hold it up. 10 minutes. Damian Severson ties it up. The blue line. You gotta be kidding me. All right, we are coming into this one. 5 minutes left. High hockey game, but we are killing a penalty. Somehow we are in the Senators zone, though. We'll take it. Oh, big hit from 2-0 there. I'm not sure who. I think that's Johnny Toes. Is Alex Ovechkin killing a penalty right now? Did I not look at my PK lines before we started? I must not have, because he should not be out there. Johnny Toes and Bjorkstrand. Or maybe it's just a bad line change. Might have been just a bad line. We'll give it to that. It's Johnny Toes and Bjorkstrand out here in our own end. Big face off by Toes. Here he goes. Yes, I know it's Taves. I just call him Toes. Get over it. I know one of you in the comments is going to yell at me. Bjorkstrand out front. Johnny Toes, come on. Oh, Charlie Coyle the other way. Button hooks back, regrouping. It's a 3-on-3. He's in there to Shaban. Oh, big save. Allmark, Shabanov, Coyle out front. We just let him. Oh my God. He went this way, came back, and we just let him. We're killing a penalty, and Bjorkstrand and Taves got sucked to the point while the puck is below the goal line. What the fuck did I just watch? Oh my God. There's no way I just witnessed that. Oh, we got to shorten the bench, I think, for sure. Ovi and Sid got to do something. I should have maybe took Bajorkstan off this top line. We got 5 minutes left. We're down by 1. Marchenko to Svechkov. Marchenko back out front. Allmark stops the door, though, here. Ekholm down to Mackenzie Weegar. Come on. Oh, where the frick was that? I get Ovi's old, but you got to move your feet, guy. Come on. Marchenko. Big hit by Ovi. Come on. We're going to go all full forecheck and full on attack. Come on, Sid. We got 2 minutes left. Big shot from Sidney Crosby. No good. Oh, but Bjorkstrand can't pick up the rebound either. Here they come. Svechkov is going to get it down low. Ekholm's going to fly it up the wing, though. Here we go. Bjorkstrand up to Sidney Crosby. Down the wing. Gets a low shot. Ooh, kind of a knuckle puck there, but Vasilevsky is going to hold it onto it. I think we need to pull our goalie here for sure. Line 2 with Sid. Brock Nelson. Big face-off for Cirelli. Come on, buddy. That's how we love Ekholm. Into the shin pads. Not what you need to see. Nelson. The Sid. In right to the mitt of Vasilevsky. Come on, fellas. It's do or die. Put it all on the ice. We need it. Brock Nelson. I need another draw. 51% on the night. Come on. Nice face off. Ekholm to Weegar. He gets a Nelson. Oh, Vasilevsky. They're getting the chances. They're getting in tight. But the big man, Vas, is holding them out of contention. Quick draw is coming in clutch right now on Nelson with that X factor. Come on. Gets tied up by Cirelli, but it's going to be a cluster. Stevenson to Weegar. Weegar, I swear to God, if you cannot make a pass, Ovi's down low. Why is Ovi out here? Nelson, the Weegar, to Patty Kane, to Nelson. Lee, oh, Lekanen. Oh, with the full pressure, they couldn't find a way. Chandler Stevenson's going to miss the empty net. They have 11 seconds to get back down there. Ovi, up to Brock Nelson. Back to Ovi. Ovi, to Lecky. Vasilevsky makes the save. Why did Ovi not shoot? Ovi, you're the shooter. Shoot the puck. Sidney Crosby, we need a face-off win, and he gets tied up. The ghost is bear. Somebody shoot the puck. Oh my God. Back-to-back years of losing in round 1 in just brutal fashion. Yeah. Hang your heads down low, fellas. I would normally say hang them high, but you guys fucked up twice. Round 1 exits after being top 2 team in the league. Both years. Come on. Carolina Hurricanes are going to be your Stanley Cup champion in our year 2. It is how it is. What can you say? I don't know. The Canes would have went up against my Colorado Avalanche. Of course they couldn't win it. We did have the President's Trophy. And your Art Ross goes to Austin Matthews. He also wins the Hart. The James Norris goes to Fox. Okay, I've noticed there's a trend right now in the stim. The first point getter for the defensemen aren't getting the Norris anymore. It's the second one. I've noticed that a couple times during stim. McKinnon is your Lady Byng winner. Calder is going to Berkeley Kane. No shit. He scored 100 points in his rookie year. Conn Smythe is going to Artemi Panarin. Spencer Knight is your William N. Jennings and Vezina winner. Bill Masterton goes to Matthew Roy. Fitz is your Jack Adams winner. Frank J. Selke will go to Sid. We got some sort of trophy. Lindsay and the Rocket will go to Austin Matthews. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I had a lot of fun building this team. I'm really disappointed in the outcome, be quite frank, but I had a lot of fun with it. I hope you guys did just as much as I did. I will see you in the next